Welcome back. For nearly a century, the Buffalo Museum of Science has been an avenue for people to explore and be inspired by their collection of over 700,000 belongings, objects, and specimens. Here to tell us all about it is Gabrielle, Amy, and Dr. Holly. Thanks so much for coming in today, everyone.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
All right, let's get right into it. Let's talk about the 12 Months of Science program.
Yes, so the 12 Months of Science initiative that we started this year is a way to bring daily demos, stage shows, and programs to the museum each day. And each month in 2025, we'll have a different science topic or science theme.
Very, very fun. And obviously, this Friday is going to start February break for those students. Let's talk about some of the offerings that you have during this February break.
So February is all about engineering.
And as part of February Break Week, we celebrate National Engineers Week.
Okay, is that why you brought this really cool thing?
This does double duty. It also is some of the things that we do on a daily basis at the museum through 12 Months of Science. But through Engineers Week, we'll have partners that are coming on site from across the community. We have people coming from museums that are around Western New York, as well as businesses. You'll see the familiar faces like folks from Lindy and Northrop Grumman and Labella, but you'll also see new people like our Sunday, which kicks it all off with our college students. It used to be our UB Day, but now it's opened up to all colleges. So it's a great time to come out to see what's there, no matter where you are. Kind of in your learning journey, there's people that you can learn from that are both older and younger than you.
Very fun.
So each day we'll have different sets of things to explain.
Well, Dr. Holly, you mentioned that this month we're focusing on engineering. Do you want to talk about some of the other themes that we'll see coming up?
Yes, so March is my favorite month. It's Rockin' Fossils month.
Oh, fun.
And so that month we'll have Dino Fest, which is on March 22nd, which is a very popular program that we have at the museum, as well as Dino Fest Sensory Night the night before, and everything related to earth science and geology and paleontology.
Very cool. Okay. Now, obviously, we're talking about the February break, but we already have to, especially if you're a parent, you need to start thinking ahead about the other camps for the other breaks. So do you want to talk about the camps that you have during during the breaks?
Yeah, so during school breaks, we have day camps for grades pre-K through 5. So our early camp for engineering, early childhood camp has sold out, but we still have spaces in 3 to 5, grades 3 to 5. Then we have camps coming up during the spring break, but we also just opened up our summer camp registrations.
Okay.
So, and they're going quickly. So parents were gearing up and they got on the phone right as they went on sale last week. So if you are interested in doing, putting your child into camp at the museum or even Tiff Nature Preserve, which we also oversee, I encourage you to go to our website. All of our camps that are available are listed. You can register online or give us a call. And I just wanted to add during the February camp next week, the campers will get a special showing of our acrobatic science shows.
Okay.
So we have a group called We Flip Entertainment coming up from Orlando, Florida. They've performed at Disney, they've performed at SeaWorld, and they are going to be putting on 30-minute shows in our auditorium. So those shows are all about using and explaining Newton's laws of motion, but using really cool high-flying fun. So stacking chairs and using seesaws and flying through the air. And it's really a good, all ages family way of being introduced to basic laws of physics, which tie nicely into our National Engineers Week activities taking place on the second floor, are all about engineering activities being held by the museum. And there's just so much to do next week at the museum and between the 16th and the 22nd.
Okay, you guys have so much fun there all the time. Do you want to talk about what being a member of Buffalo Museum of Science entails?
Yeah, so membership is really such an incredible value. So, the basic benefits of membership are 12 months of general admission for, if it's a family membership, 2 adults and all children living within the household. We have various levels of membership. But in addition to that 12 months of admission, you get free or discounted admission to over 350 museums and science centers worldwide.
Wow.
But then in addition, you get free admission to things like Dino Fest or our popular Bubble Fest. Our camps, 10% off. I mean, mean, that's a huge savings, especially if you have a number of children or you want to sign them up for multiple weeks. And during February break, there's a special February admission rate. During February break, it's only $3 more for a family of 4 to get a membership. So if you're going on, you're reserving your tickets for acrobatic science because they are timed shows, throw membership in your cart. That will reduce your admission for the week to nothing.
Wow.
So, and then you get to enjoy all those additional benefits throughout the year.
And making this museum more accessible to all is a really big push you have going on. Let's talk about how you've been working with your neighborhood memberships with MMT and other programs like that to work together and make sure that everyone in the City of Good Neighbors gets to experience this.
Yeah, so our neighbor level membership is for folks that live in the zip codes that are immediately adjacent to the museum. So that's 14208, 14211, and 14212. And so folks that are in those zip codes can get a greatly affordable price. It's even less than our daily admission to just purchase a membership because we want people who can walk to us, weather permitting, to be able to enjoy the museum any day that we're open. And then for the M&T Learn Together admissions, not only do we have there's the Arts Access program that we participate in, and also the Museums for All, which is anyone that has an EBT SNAP card can show that card at the front admissions for the museum, and they get free admission for themselves as well as for people that are with them.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing all of the amazing things happening at the museum. Viewers, if you would like more information on all of the programs offered by our sponsors at the Buffalo Museum of Science, you can visit sciencebuff.org. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank
you.
Thank you for having me.